I think I res my team during a bastion ult. Few cannonballs to the face and everybody be just fine. Hey all, two of you. Welcome to Playing with Stupid episode 2. We're going to go through this loss on Anubis. Just gave the ending away, didn't I? I do that. But we really should have won this one. Other team had a lever and we still lost 5v6. Mercy, Junkrat, Diva, Hanzo. We're in a 3-stack. We really should have won this one, right? Because half the team's in good communication, half the team is talking to each other. But, as you'll see in a minute, that doesn't always count for everything. So here I'm poking the choke with the Pharah, trying to get a pharmacy going. The Pharah was not part of our 3-stack. She seemed to be okay for low bronze. But we don't really get a good poke going. I don't know if she's ever had a pharmacy on her before. She wasn't aggressive enough for me. So eventually here I kind of leave her. And see the other team has a Bastion, Symmetra, Orisa. Microwave has your healers cornered. I can try to get rid of it. Hold on. I'm playing Mercy. Right now we're just poking the choke. Poke, 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 poke. Poke, 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 poke. More poking, more poking. Here's our first push against the point. I'm trying to harass the Bastion. Orisa's on her Diva. I'm trying to heal her up. I don't know what's happened on the point. We're real spread out, so it wasn't a coordinated push. Bastion, Reaper up there. He's going to chase me. I'm getting shot in the back. Res is up. All right, we're pushing again. I'm going to res these two right into a Bastion ult. Okay, they have a teleporter. I found it, but I got microwave. And now I get wiped. Saint, yeah, if you go in the room on the left there. So far as you can see, there's no coordination, even though half of us are in a stack, right? We don't have any coordination. Half the team is on point, half the team is either dead or coming in. The 2-man res was a mistake because I resed him right in the middle of Bastion ult. That was totally stupid. I even heard the Bastion, he plays that little da-da-da-da-da or whatever when he ults. I heard that and resed anyway, and this push is done. Room on the left? Okay. Yeah, it's if y'all push on point, I can nuke it. So, see, we've got 2 more down. Alright, we are all over the place. Guthix, I'm trying to come to you. Yeah, I was gonna say don't. Damn. Alright. More, see, Lucio's going left, Diva's going right, Hanzo's gone right. We've got people on every flank. This is just the worst offensive ever. And nuked. Yep. Just like a hot pocket in a Sylvania. Boy, you guys don't know Sylvania. Just like a hot pocket in a Magnavox microwave. Actually, you know what? I've almost got ult. I could ult on it. So the teleporter's down. See, again, all over the map. Well, no need to do it now then. Here's Snack and stay behind me. Poke, 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 poke. Rip tire. Poke, 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 poke. Reaper ult, Reaper ult. Sinner, get on point, or Saint, get on point. We really need someone over there. Yeah, they're about to eat me. Yeah, there's too much firepower on point. And it's over. Thank God it's over. I mean, it was just the worst.
That Symmetra was a. Well, if we can hold them one more time, at least we'll go into an overtime match.
I mean, I'd go draw on the screen, but what's the point, right? I mean, we were attempting to attack on 3 flanks. The one tank we did have wasn't a shield tank anyway. Um, the Hanzo, myself, and a tank could have formed a team. Farah could have been a flanker. Lucio could have stayed with the ground team. I could have gone with the Farah. We just didn't have any coordination, and we deserve to lose that. I mean, it was just not good play. But we should have won, or at least we should have held them to a draw. And let's see what happens when we switch sides. All right, here we are switching sides, getting ready to choose our team. We know we've got to hold them to a tick, right? We can't let them take more than a tick, or we lose. So I'm going full cancer. Guthix, obviously, Bastion, Orisa for the shield. We've got the Hanzo and the Junkrat, and then we only have to see what Crispy Seraphim takes. But what you're going to see in a second is kind of interesting.
I'm gonna bother. Somebody on their team left.
That's bizarre. See, they had a lever, so we're up a guy.
Yeah, no, he came back.
And there's our healer. So, I mean, this looks like a decent comp.
It's 3. Gold objective kill 1,000. It's like. Yeah, do you want me to set up near the choke?
All right, so skipping forward. As Symmetra, I like to set up turrets. I like to set up turrets right here in these archways. I saw a video on this recently. I kind of like it. I used to set up only on the right side in that room. That works real well too. And then take up the station either here at the choke or on the right side where I can lob the alt fireballs in to try and do damage to build my ult real quick. That one on the left could have been better hidden, obviously. You kind of got to jump to get that one. I was running out of time, so I just kind of gave up and stuck it on the side.
Actually, dude, fuck yeah. This rug is actually natural cover for me, too.
Now, I want to point this out. You can hear in the background the team making the plan for how they're going to defend. And I'm up front trying to set up the turrets, and I haven't been back in the back to see where they're setting up on point. But in the audio, they talked about setting up on point, and there's a natural rug for cover. So apparently, the team has decided to set up on point. Now that I look back on it, why did we do that? We're a man up. Why were we not more aggressive? I'm not sure what went through our minds. For my part, I was not paying attention, and that is my fault. I should have been listening closer to the conversation and less about where a turret's going to go, because I should have spoken up and said, "Hey, look, we're a man up. Why are we all the way in the back of the point?" So here I go, setting up turrets, trying to cover all of the ways in, so I know where they're coming from. There's our Hanzo up on the building. Junkrat here. I'm trying to help. I still haven't turned around. I still don't know where part of my team is. You might, it's like a milk carton. Have you seen this child? Where's my team? This is a mistake on the enemy Reaper's part. You don't get that close to a Symmetra. Now, wait. Let's back up just a little. See? I saw the shield, and I still Don't. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I know what we've got. We've got an Orisa in the back with a Mercy on her for the shield. So now it's their turn. Poke, choke, poke, 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 poke. They are a man down, so this is harder for them. Reaper's going up top.
Here she comes.
But see, we didn't challenge. We didn't challenge anybody, right? If they got close enough, one of us would run out and kill the enemy. But I mean, really, we've got Diva on the right, Reaper on the left, Reinhardt and Bastion up the middle. I want to talk about that teleporter placement just a second. I don't know this was the best place for me to place the teleporter, honestly. It made sense at the time because I'm thinking, okay, we're setting up this bunker inside this room. And so if we get in trouble, we need to have people shuttled into this room as fast as possible. That's what was going through my head. Obviously, while I was setting that up, the Rhine shield went down. There's a Hanzo ult. I don't know why he shot it into the building. Probably because it's low bronze. I mean, why else do Hanzo ults get shot into building?
Yeah, I'm really worried about that Reaper coming over here again.
So here's my team talking about the Reaper, and here in a minute they're going to talk about the Diva.
See, the Diva ult I can easily avoid from in here, but not the Reaper.
Yeah, because he can move while ulting.
But did we do anything about it? Nope. Also, I like to shoot a mixture of alt-fire shots at the enemy team. Those alt-fire shots move really slow. It's easier to see the big ones. So I shoot a mixture of sizes because I think it helps confuse the enemy. And I get more ult charge out of it because the small ones are harder to see and they don't avoid them as well. So sometimes I'll get 2 or 3 small shots where if I did one big shot, it would be avoided.
Don't want that Reaper getting near me.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! You put that right in my peripheral vision.
Move back.
He can't really hit me from this angle. Shit.
All right, there's push number 1. Teleporter's there. Bastion setting up in the middle. Diva on the right side. We do not know where the Reaper is. Hanzo manages to get the Bastion. Our Bastion accidentally wastes his ult because he thinks we're in more trouble than we are. And we're all set up, waiting again.
Sorry, baby Diva. Yeah, the best part is, too, that Ryan can't hit me from this angle with his ability.
So now the enemy brings in a Pharah.
Yeah, I see him. That Pharah is gonna decimate me if she gets through that shield.
Now, I don't know why the Junkrat went right.
Here he comes.
Let's look at this again. We see the Reinhardt shoot from right to left across the screen. I don't know why our Junkrat didn't chase that down. All right, here's the play that beats us right here. So Reaper is down. Diva has excellent placement. She has dropped the Diva bomb right inside the Orisa shield. Watch what happens. So you saw Orisa trying to walk out of it. I'm taking shelter behind this pillar, and I can't see what killed Orisa.
Oh shit!
Oh, I did not see that.
I thought we could get past her
So, see the Farah right there? My theory is that as the Diva Bomb was going off, the Farah kept firing rockets into that Orisa shield, which had probably already taken some damage anyway. That shield only has 900 points in it, and it doesn't take a lot of Farah rockets to pull down an Orisa shield. If the Orisa shield was pulled down before the Devault exploded, it would take Orisa out as well as our Mercy, and it took out our teleporter because of the placement. It's possible had our Orisa come toward me through the building instead of moving forward that she might have survived. But Orisa's not the fastest hero you've ever seen. You know, slugs move faster than Orisa, and Orisa's got 4 legs, whereas a slug has none. In a race with a turtle, my money's on the turtle, but still, maybe a better choice to go down the hallway. She might have lived for another second. Watch this.
But apparently not.
So as you'll see from the kill cam, their Mercy rezzed.
Yeah, I'm gonna die again. They won.
And there you go. We lost. The enemy team was a man down. We still lost. I would say that the lack of coordination had continued. I like the way the defense was set up, although I would have set up that way only if our positions had been reversed, right? I would have set up like that with the Orisa shield in front of a bastion with a Mercy back there if we were a man down. But we were a man up. I don't know why we weren't more aggressive and attempted to control either the platform on the right or the building on the left until we just couldn't hold it anymore. We should have taken the high ground instead of defending the point. And I think we could have held them off for a tick.
I was the only one on point. God damn it.
And there I am. I tell the other team, good job, because they played extremely well. I got to hand it to them.
We lost 6 on 5, too.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, we should have won. We didn't. That's the summary. Lots and lots of mistakes. Mostly, it was a mixture of team comp and lack of coordination, if I had to summarize the problems with this game. I do think we did a few things well. I think the defense at the end was set up well. If you were to see videos from later on in the night, you'd see us do similar things, and they worked later. This defense just wasn't right, and we paid the price on this one. Till next time, talk to you later. Snacking out.